We want to react with our subscribers. If you have like 3 videos that you want to show us and react to with us, we'll do an online hangout, fangirl, and react together.
Hey everyone, it's Megs from the Kpop Konverters, and I'm here with my friend Heather.
Oh, sorry. You
Hola. Ni hao. That's all I got.
You're so impressive.
Am I?
Yes, yes.
I just have a lot of friends from a lot of different countries, so I know like a couple words in a lot of different languages, so it's not as impressive as it seems.
Now we're gonna watch ACRUSH, and like she said, this is a Chinese group, and they are female. However, they don't sport the concept of femininity. Would you say that?
I've actually never heard them specifically talk about it, so I wouldn't want to like put words in their mouth, but they don't, I think it's just gender neutral. I think they don't want to be put in a box. A gender box is more like.
We've talked about this before a little bit, about the whole girl group thing and how they are kind of put in that box. And I like to be able to, for me personally, I like to be really girly sometimes and wear the frou-frou dresses and the high heels as long as I'm not standing for long periods of time. But I also like to wear basketball shorts and sneakers and be not girly.
You just want to be able to do whatever you feel like doing at the time. Exactly.
Do you know what they're saying? Can you follow along pretty well with them?
I know a lot of the words, but in music it's hard because Chinese is tone-based. Mm-hmm. So there are words that if you, like, you can say one word and it could mean this, but if you use a different tone, it could mean this. So when there's no context of tone, like in music, I can't always catch all the meaning. I get a lot of words in here though, which is funny because I'm like, this is the first like music that I've listened to that's not English that I actually understand a lot of it. But then because I'm so used to listening to K-pop, I literally almost never listen to English music at all anymore. So it was kind of nice knowing some of the words in the song.
I think that's so cool. I wish I knew like other languages, but I don't. I'm really bad with languages. I tried to learn Spanish and it was like an utter mess. I took like 5 years and I pretty much can only say like, hi, how are you?
But it's a lot easier to do it when you're in the culture.
Let's hope so. Fingers crossed, because when I go to Korea, I hope I can learn a lot. Okay, so I have it up and I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Okay. Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, I like her voice.
Yeah, they have really good voices. I like the rappers too. I love this song.
Yeah.
And the dancing I like.
Or I would so fit in this group with my haircut.
I love their style too. Like literally I would dress like that. I would. Yeah. Seriously. Every day.
I love her hair up like that. Oh my gosh, I want it so bad.
This is another good one to listen to your car.
I'm sure, yeah. Oh my gosh, so cute.
I want her jacket with all the strings.
Streamers.
I think they would drive me crazy, to be honest. Are they saying bounce everybody?
I was just thinking they were, but this doesn't have subtitles, so I'm assuming that they are.
I really like it a lot.
Yeah, this is a good song.
I'm sorry, like, this is probably a really boring reaction, but that's because I'm, like, so enthralled.
So I am when I, like, really like a song, I'm, like, zoned.
Oh my gosh, like, they really don't fit in the box at all. Because I'm gonna say something that people are probably gonna get mad at, but they really can't, they can pull off looking like a dude. They look like some of our K-pop idols.
Like young guys. Like, when I first watched them, I didn't realize that they were girls. And so I started watching and I was like, I think some of these are girls, but I'm not sure. And then some of them look like younger guys. So I was like, I had to look it up, and then I was like, oh, okay, now it makes sense.
They even have, like, some of the things that they do are totally things I'd see male K-pop artists do. Like, the whole, like, lip thing. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm gonna be, like, I'm turning red because I'm like, if I were to see you in China, I'd be so attracted to you. And I wouldn't know that you were a girl, and I'd be in so much trouble. Oh, that would be like such a surprise. Wow, I'm really blushing now. Because I'm like, oh my gosh.
Woo! I was looking, I don't know if they have any other songs out yet. Like, I don't know a lot about them because when I decided that we were going to do this for the reaction, I like didn't look up anything else about them because I wanted to give myself some time and space, so it was more like a first reaction because I hadn't seen it for a while. So I don't know anything about them really yet. So now that we've done this, I can go like figure out like if they have more songs and all that kind of stuff.
They sound a lot like one of my favorite girl groups, which is GI, who has disbanded. And I'm like, oh, they sound and have a similar feel to them as GI did for me. Like, I mean, I'm not an expert on GI because they were already like disbanded when I discovered them. So I didn't do a whole lot of digging, but it just, they have a similar feel and like their sound as well. So I'm wondering what their reception has been in China.
I wondered that too, especially coming out as with no gender, you know, whatever you call it. I've kind of wondered how they've been accepted, you know, as a boy-girl group. I don't, you know, however that works.
A group without boundaries, I would say. Like, yeah, they are saying we're not going to fall into the stereotype, or we're not going to be confined by what the expectation is. So I think that's awesome.
And I think they're really cool. I hope they do really well because I really want to see more music from them.
I'm putting my own like thoughts and feelings, and I've never been over in Asia, so I can't really say for sure. It's just like my perceptions. Like, I feel like they would probably be not well received. But at the same time, you know, maybe the younger generation is more accepting. Who knows?
There's definitely a change. I mean, it's coming. I think it's coming slow but steady. So I think that they are probably at a good age group to be, you know, putting this message out, because that age group is probably going to be pretty accepting. The older age groups, probably not, but they're not going to be the ones listening to them. So I don't know that it'll matter a whole lot.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to look at them a little bit more and follow them. Even though they are not K-pop, they are do we call it C-pop? What do we call it?
Yeah. I'm just really excited to actually like a Chinese group, because most of the Chinese groups or Chinese singers or artists that I've heard before are a little bit too moody, mellow music for me, which I do like. But like we've talked about before, music directly affects my feelings. I can't listen to those type of songs and then go about my day normally because I'm like mopey. So I tend to not listen to Chinese music even though I love it, because it's very emotional. So I'm excited to have a Chinese group that's like pumped up more, you know. Not saying that there aren't any others. I don't know that there are. I'm just uneducated in that whole area, is more like it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Make a wish. It's probably not there, is it?
No,
it's 12:34.
It's 11:34 here.
I'll make a wish by myself.
Okay. I'll make a wish with you, but it won't work for me, but I'll still do it.
Okay. I'm going to wish that BTS does more than one song at the AMAs.
Oh. That's a wish that would be really, really hard to come true, because I think that's pretty set in stone.
I know.
They're doing DNA, and I wish they'd do Fire.
no.
Or Go-Go, or Mic Drop.
I think that they're just doing DNA because that's like the title song from the new album, so it's kind of like what they're leading with everywhere. Right. And it's a good song. I mean, hello, I fangirled over that pretty hardcore, but I just, Fire is my favorite. So that was our Chinese pop group, ACRUSH, and I really dig them, and we're gonna have to figure out some more about them. If you know more about them, please let us know or direct us in the correct path. If you know more about how they're being perceived in China, let us know that as well. And like and subscribe, follow us on Twitter, YouTube, well, you're already on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And yeah, we'll see you later. Everybody.